Hello, Taurus. This is Tarot Queen Jamila. I'm here to do your July 2017 Lovers reading. I'm going to be doing the How Do They Feel About Me spread for you. So this will tell you how your partner feels about you, okay? Or at least right now at the moment. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And this reading is a general reading for entertainment purposes only. They're very accurate though, however. That doesn't mean everything is going to resonate for every Taurus. So keep that in mind. If you want a private reading, the link to my website is below. I am going to be using the Barbara Walker Tarot. It's very accurate deck to read with. So I hope you like the illustrations. And I'm just going to call to the spirit guides for the Tauruses. I want to look at Taurus's partner. So this is a really interesting way of reading this. This directly relates to whoever you're with. So if you're in a relationship, so this is not going to be anything based upon your feelings. This reading is purely empathic, telling you how someone feels. So I think these are all going to be very interesting. All right, spirits and spirit guides for the Tauruses for July 2017 for the lovers and people in relationships, married. What is the current? What is Taurus's partner's current feelings, and what are they telling the Taurus? What are they really thinking? How do they feel deep down? How are they showing it? What outside influences are affecting Taurus's partner, and what can Taurus expect within the next 6 to 8 weeks? So you can come and get this spread as a private reading. My 30-minute readings are currently on sale for $25. I also do provide video readings. So, all right. So I am just going to keep shuffling. All right. This is also called the Cupid spread. So, all right, I think that's enough shuffling. So I almost want to say good luck. No, it's almost like taking a test, huh? All right. Uh-oh, Taurus. Oh, goodness. Oh. Well, that is a great outcome. I can definitely see some negative things going on right now, though. Especially in the month of July for some reason. So Princess of Swords comes up as far as what they're telling you, and I feel like Princess of Swords is representing sort of the energies may not be stable right now. I'm going to clarify this Princess of Swords. This could represent your current significant other, an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Spirits, what energy is coming from the Princess of Swords, or what are they doing? Give me some clarity or some advice for the Tauruses. And I hope that you guys can see that. This isn't the best camera. Oh, I need a better camera, guys. The Papist. So the High Priestess comes up because I feel like this does represent your partner. They've been sort of up and down. So, or either hot and cold. And the High Priestess wants you to follow your intuition. She's typically revealing something whenever she shows up in a reading. Spirits, what is the High Priestess revealing to the Taurus? Or what is she revealing today? She's usually revealing some kind of secret. Okay, the Fool card. So I feel like if I were to say this represents your partner's energy, them maybe possibly, confessing something to you, maybe some crime that they committed against the relationship in the past. And I feel like also High Priestess is talking about trusting your intuition, trusting your instincts as far as the situation goes in general. I don't want to get too exact in general readings. So I will tell you that the Fool card does represent on some level maybe a possible trust issue. Okay. Or maybe you're not trusting your own instincts. Feel like maybe the Princess of Swords could represent information that you're getting that maybe you can't trust, maybe some kind of false information also. And it's probably a good idea to trust your current significant other, possibly, is what that represents. What your partner is currently really thinking, hey, Jacob, close the door, sweetie. I can't hear. Thank you. What he or she is really thinking is the Nine of Pentacles. So, first of all, I will say that I feel like this card represents the potential that the person feels with you, how you possibly make them feel really grounded, really happy. They feel like getting with you would definitely be an accomplishment. They would be proud of the relationship. Does represent happiness also, but how they are feeling deep down is another Nine of Swords. So feel like this card could represent towards how your partner is possibly having some anxiety about your relationship, and this may not have anything to do with you, but I'm going to clarify it. So sorry. Alright, spirits, give me some clarity on this Nine of Swords. What is the anxiety coming from? Okay, the Five of Cups. So something that has happened to them in the past, possibly. Okay. Could be causing anxiety and maybe anger. Definitely anger that they're holding on to. Okay, definitely. That's why they're sort of up and down. And, you know, with the with the High Priestess, her energy is sort of fluctuating. Spirit, give me some clarity or either advice for the Tauruses on the Five of Cups. Okay, the Ace of Cups. So they are basically saying to let go of the past, that the past would have to be overcame. And that also, I feel like spirits are saying that this is some kind of new beginning. I feel like the Five of Cups definitely does represent something that was done in the past. First of all, I feel like with all of these nines, especially with the Full card, I feel like this is some kind of long-term connection. Okay. Now, how they're acting right now is the Seven of Swords. They're just really not being honest, not being open with you, and it's probably causing you some frustration. They're possibly acting like they don't trust you. So I can see that. Spirits, what advice do you want to offer to the Tauruses on the Seven of Swords? So they're definitely acting like they don't trust you right now. They might be having just some anxiety. Yeah. And you know what? The Moon card is representing some kind of negative influence, some kind of buffoonery or puppeteering. Some kind of negative influences over them. I mean, it could be you, though. Let me ask Spirit to give me more clarity on this Moon card. It's kind of vague. Because if they have some kind of telepathic connection with you, or emotional connection with you, then that could be you. So, spirits, give me some clarity on the Moon card or advice. Okay. Yeah, the Princess of Cups. Princess of Cups, in my opinion, it represents possibly, could be the person, could be your partner or your significant other. The Six of Wands comes up right after. Feel like if your significant other is a water sign or an air sign, I feel like they feel as though they are sacrificing themselves, or they have fears surrounding that. You know, they don't want to, you know what I'm saying? It's fears around, am I doing the right thing? You know, is this the right decision? Okay, and then it's also the Six of Wands is representing the outside influences that we're looking at with this Eight of Wands. So I feel like Six of Wands represents possible circle of friends, church family. Going into the next card on the outside influences, Taurus, you got the Eight of Wands. So just as a general read, this is some kind of pressure. There's some kind of pressure on your partner or your significant other. Yep. Let me ask Spirit what that is about. Spirits, what is the Eight? Again, I feel like it's fear of failure. Okay, fear of the relationship failing, fear that they're making the wrong decision. I'm trying not to. Well, I feel like it does represent pressure. Let's see what it is. I want to get more information about the Eight of Wands, because I feel like it's not just that, it's something else. Okay. Yep, the Star card. So Star card is representing, I feel like there's possibly maybe someone that has their attention. And it could be their creative outlet. You know, maybe they're spending a lot of time, you know, creating something. But, you know, that's what I'm seeing from the Star card. But also this definitely with the Star card seems like it's a heavy inspirational or influence on a major level from outsiders. So, also I will tell you that I feel like the Star card does represent hope. Even though there is an obstacle there, definitely with that Eight of Wands, spirits are seeing something positive come out of it. Your outcome is the Ten of Cups. So I feel like this is where you complete some kind of cycle having to do with your emotions or your feelings for each other. Ten of Cups does represent happiness. It represents completion. So I do feel like in the next couple of months, whether or not you close out the relationship with this person, but you're still feeling good and whole and happy, or if the relationship with the person gets stronger, I would say within the next couple of weeks, it has that potential. So that is a good outcome. Spirit, what advice do you want to offer to the Tauruses on the Ten of Cups, or just final advice? All right, I'm going to draw out two cards. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups. So I feel like things are going to change for the better in your relationship. I also do feel like the Wheel of Fortune is representing some kind of, I feel like it's typically blessings, financial blessings, or it could also be a child. The Wheel of Fortune and Ten of Cups, these are fertility cards, all of these. So I feel like for a majority of you Tauruses, well, not for a majority of you, but for some of you, okay, at least the ones that are of childbearing age, this is a fertility prediction. Maybe a child coming, or maybe maybe you'll conceive in the next couple of months. So But anyway, all of these are good outcomes for whatever the situation is. The only thing is that the Nine of Cups does represent being careful what you wish for. This is the card of wishes, but it also does represent your wishes and your dreams coming true. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching, Tauruses. Again, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. If you want a private reading, the link to my website is below. Thumbs up this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Namaste.